Well, the match we've been telling you about is about to step into the ring. That's the bounty match where Tully Blanchard has put up a little money to Adrian Adonis. The way that Adonis can collect it, he has to power drive Bob Sweetan.
Hey, Steve Stack, everybody knows what it takes to collect the bounty money on Bob Sweetan. This has been going on a long time. Bob Sweetan, I brought in a lot of tough men. But Bob Sweetan, I don't know any of them that can go through Central Park with $100 bills hanging out their pockets. I don't know any of them that lived 19 years on the streets of New York City in Hell's Kitchen. Brother, Adrian Adonis is going to put the Goodnight Irene on my friend Bob Sweetan, and when he's out there sound asleep, Adrian, all you got to do to pick up 5 G's is to pick him up and drop him on his head while he's sleeping like a baby.
Let me tell you something. Cool, calm, collective as always. Bob Sweetan's just lost 5 pounds of sweat in the dressing room. I can feel it. I know it. I'm more cruising than Muhammad Ali. More class, more brilliance. I'm going to show you a spectacular match, but I'm going to show you Adrian Adonis and the Flesh Daddy. Victorious, Mr. Blanchard. I'm going to share that money with you. You know why? Because I'm just going to get off on the fact of Bruiser Bob going down for the count and all his friends crying on their shoulders. Hey, you always pay when you play. And Bruiser Bob, you're going to get yours. Just hold on, man. Just cool your jets. Let me tell you something. Get in your cage. All in good time. Ladies and gentlemen, I use that term very loosely. You are about to see me in action, and it is a treat.
Adrian Adonis going to the ring. Are you going to be at ringside, Mr. Tully?
I don't need to be at ringside to watch what's going to happen, because I already know.
Thank you. Let's go to the ring now. Bob Sweetan is there. Adrian Adonis is making his way. A bounty match. If he can drop Sweetan on his head, he'll collect the $5,000 that Tully Blanchard has put up. Adrian Adonis is slowly taking his way to the ring. Lou, I don't like these kind of bounty matches.
Well, I don't either, but you know, this fellow is such an unusual fellow. I think even getting in a ring with him would be a bounty match because he's got those brass nuts, he's got the whip, he's got everything going for him. He's a very strange, unorthodox fellow, and if I were Sweetan, I would be very, very careful.
Well, Adrian Adonis hasn't taken off his leather jacket. Jack Howe was just about to disqualify him if he didn't throw that little leather whip out of there. Adrian Adonis staying in the corner. He's yelling, get him back in his cage. That's what he said a while ago. I don't see no cage out there. Tully Blanchard did leave ringside. He is not there. I figured he'd stay there, yell a little instruction into Adrian Adonis.
I thought the same thing, Steve. I thought, being that he was interviewed with him, that he would be with him. I don't know.
Well, here they lock up on the ropes.
You can bet they have some kind of a game plan.
You can count on it. They've been talking all night long, I'm sure. Maybe days and weeks they've been planning this.
Sure, how are they going to take care of Sweetan, right?
Adrian Adonis, Bob Sweetan, 2 giants. There's a side headlock. Off the ropes comes Sweetan. Oh, what a collision. What a collision. Oh, boy. Woo, I'll tell you what, there aren't too many men to get up.
Yeah, when you can turn over 260 or 70 pounds like that, my God, can you imagine the power, the force behind it?
Boy, it was there. Adrian Adonis is taking a little breather, I'm sure, as he's down. Bob Sweetan holding on to Adrian Adonis, who likes to use the sleeper hold, which he calls Goodnight Irene. He sings that song to you when he puts you out.
It wouldn't be a very nice song to hear, I'll tell you.
Little hair pulling. Adonis had it up there. Side headlock. Being held there by Bob Sweetan. Here comes Sweetan holding on to Adrian Adonis. Adonis tried to whip him off, but he didn't get rid of him. That's a lot of power coming from the side headlock applied by Bob Sweetan. Sweetan keeps it locked on tight. Changing little blows there. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, you're watching the best in professional wrestling from Southwest Championship Wrestling. coming to you from the Junction in San Antonio, Texas. Be sure you consult your local listings and see what time we're on in your town, because we are nationwide. Off the ropes comes Sweetan. Over the top he goes. Oh, there's another one of those collisions, and Adonis went down.
That Sweetan is some kind of a brute. You know, he is just like a big tractor.
Side headlock. Want to remind you again, for Adonis to collect the bounty, he has to pile drive Bob Sweetan. And that is Sweetan's most famous hold.
I think Adonis has a real big job on his hands. I would hesitate to try to pile drive Sweetan, because I might wind up in the same position.
That's 285 pounds you're trying to pile drive.
I think that would be nearly an impossible job for him. However, this fellow Adonis is fantastically strong, but Sweetan has enough know-how, I believe, to keep him from doing it.
Sweetan holding on to the side headlock. Adonis is smart. He keeps up one shoulder. There's no count on him. Lou, I know our time is running out. This is our TV time limit match. I want to thank you for coming by on Southwest Championship Wrestling and congratulate you on your appointment as commissioner for Southwest Championship Wrestling.
I really enjoy having been appointed commissioner, and I want to thank you for having me on your program, because you're the dean of these sportscasters now. You're doing a fantastic job. This is not a mutual admiration society I'm talking about. I'm talking about what is really happening. You've got a fantastic thing to work with here. You're doing a super job.
Thank you very much, and anytime you get a chance, we'd like for you to come back and see it.
I'd like to do it as soon as I can. I'll be running around the country a wee bit, but I'll be back when I can.
Thank you very much. Commissioner of Southwest Championship Wrestling, former world's heavyweight champion Lou Thesz, stopping by to visit with us again today on Southwest Championship Wrestling. Sweetan holding on to the side headlock of Adrian Adonis. Adonis keeps that one shoulder up. Sweetan keeps it locked on tight. Here comes Adonis up.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
Bouncing off the ropes. Sweetan finds himself in. Drop kick by Adrian Adonis. Adonis went for it again. He didn't get it. Sweetan throws his head into the turnbuckle. Oh, Adonis's days there. There's a count by the referee, and it was one as Adrian Adonis rolled up the shoulder. Adrian Adonis down on the mat. Bob Sweetan up on top of the side headlock. Here they come up. Ooh, Adrian Adonis. May have been a low blow. Sweetan is really hurting. Adonis grabs him by the hair, takes him, throws him between the ropes, and out onto the floor he goes. Adrian Adonis stays into the ring. Bob Sweetan comes up on the apron. Adrian Adonis is waiting for him right there. Forearm across the chest. Oh, man, it could break your ribs in a hurry. You could hear that thing pop way up here. Sleeper hold. There's that Goodnight Irene sleeper hold, and Jack Howe, the referee, grabs Adonis by the hair and pulls him off. He tried to tell him and bring him into the ring, and Adonis wouldn't listen. Threw him into that turnbuckle. 1 minute remains here on Southwest Championship Wrestling, maybe a little less as we check with official timekeeper. Remember, this is our time limit match. We'll stay with it as long as we can. They're exchanging big blows out on the apron. Here comes Sweetan into the ring. Oh, he missed. Slam. Adrian Adonis going out. Adrian Adonis going up on the top rope. Sweetan catches him. Here comes, oh, Adonis drops across that top rope. Adrian Adonis dropped across that top rope. Sweetan going after him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got to leave till next week. Steve Sachs saying so long for Southwest Championship Wrestling.